Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Hex. Welcome back to another video on Skyblock over at Complex Gaming. All their information is down in the description. In today's video, guys, we are going to be working on a sweetberry farm. And if you guys are wondering why we're going to be working on a sweetberry farm, that's simply because if you do /shop, head over, or I wouldn't even say head over, hover over the most sold items in the last 48 hours. For some reason, sweetberries has almost broke $2 billion sold, which is insane because COD was like the #1 for most of the days, and now potatoes and sweetberries are #1. Potatoes, that's because people got some insane hoes with enchants on them, and potatoes do make a lot. Right now they are selling for 2K a stack. That's just because you got a lot of grinders on the top islands, and who knows, there's probably a lot of small solo islands that are grinding potatoes too. But currently we're not grinding that. Clearly we need to get ahead of the game because we are falling behind at the moment. But yeah, no, this is the schematic that we're going to be going with. It is a automatic sweetberry farm. If you guys are wondering how you can automate sweetberries, if you guys did not know, foxes will actually harvest sweetberries for you, and they'll drop them on the ground. And with that, we have a minecart system right here that would just go back and forth all day long, just picking up the sweetberries from the foxes. Another nice thing about foxes too is you don't have to keep buying them. You can just buy a couple and just keep breeding them over and over. But of course, we're just going to buy most of ours because that's going to be a lot faster. So if you guys don't have a lot of money, keep that in mind. You can breed them. This was the old design. I wanted to test it out for a couple days before I really chose to do this method. And then I realized after yesterday, sweetberries got to be some kind of meta, and we're about to figure it out. Right now I have 3 foxes in each of these little pens. They're not big, so they don't produce a lot. I think in the last like 2 hours they only produced about a half a dub, maybe a dub total, close to a dub. Nothing crazy. Like I said, you really have to have a big farm in order for these guys to actually make you some money. But we're going to be doing it not just for money, but for island top. Currently we are island top number 15. We haven't, we just put in like 3.2 mil worth of value last night, like around 9 p.m. So we haven't really gone up too much, but today we do plan on going up a lot more because we are going for that number 10 spot. Another big news, if you guys haven't noticed the scoreboard yet, your boy is now partner over on Complex Gaming. I got it last night while I was actually streaming. So if you guys want to see that, I was super excited because Frank, the owner, messaged me back on Discord and then let me know I got the role. And I was super pumped. I've never been partner on any server before, so this is definitely a big milestone. But I also didn't really do content when I did grind Minecraft a lot, and now we are, so here we are. But before we can do anything, so like I said, this is for island top value. On top of it just being for island top, if we really wanted to make money off it, I went ahead and got a shulker box designed where it would just simply keep filling up shulkers non-stop for us. I believe a dub can hold about 100,000 items, and to get 100,000 items from this farm probably wouldn't take too long, especially since we do plan on building it higher if this version of the farm does really well. I do plan on doubling this, if not tripling this, so we definitely will see. But for now, let's go ahead and make some money. So currently I'm sitting at over 4 dubs of cooked cod at the moment. Very valuable. If you guys didn't know, COD has finally gone back up in price. Right now it's almost at 300k a stack, which is insane because the last couple days it's been hurting. It's only been selling for about 150 to 170 a stack, which isn't bad. You just really don't make as much as you really want to. But we went ahead and started selling anyways just because we didn't really have a choice because we really needed money. And now we're level 9, we're trying to get that 500 mil. But currently raw cod is sitting down at 143,000 a stack. So these two definitely keep battling back and forth. Yesterday raw was actually more valuable than cooked, surprisingly. But today cooked is now doubled over raw, so that's definitely nice. I do have a money booster in my PV, but we are going to go ahead and save that for another time because I really don't want to waste that 30-minute money booster just for 4 dubs. I really just stockpile our dubs for a while. So for now we are just going to sadly just go ahead and sell all these dubs real quick, which we should make. Oh, it's left click, that's right. Make a whopping $43 million. I believe it sold everything. Oh, I missed a whole dub, my bad. I lied. We made a whopping 60 mil, which if we had that money booster popped, we would have made double that. So It definitely could have been beneficial, but like I said, I really didn't want to waste it for 4 dubs. Getting 120 mil would definitely be nice, but like I said, don't really want to waste it. Trying to conserve it a little bit because we don't have any more at the moment. I believe we used our other 2 last night. Maybe our other one. I don't know how many we had on the island. I think we only had 2 maybe total. So yeah, like I said, I'm sitting on the last one right now. So yeah, now we have plenty of money to build this farm. Like I said, it shouldn't take us too long. It's just mostly a lot of placing up glass. Everything else is super basic. The farm itself, like I said, is just super basic. Overall, this shouldn't take too long. We are going to lower it a little bit. That way I don't have to kill these foxes because I am not really trying to transport any foxes right now. I'd rather just simply move them. So we'll probably lower the schematic just a little bit. That way they are already in the first box and they should be enough for just the first box alone. We're going to probably have about 20 foxes per box. We're not going to buy 20 per box. We're just going to do the breeding method. Like I said, I know I said I was going to buy, but looking at that, foxes, I believe actually sell for, or not sell, sorry. I believe to buy them, yeah, they're 47K. So if I wanted to buy a stack, it would cost me 3 mil, which, you know, isn't terrible. So we might just, you know, I lied. We're just going to buy because overall, we have the money and we have an infinite money farm at the moment. Alright guys, the farm is officially done. It took me a lot longer than expected because I was kind of having issues with the server's redstone and hoppers and how they worked. For some reason, with the power rail right here and all the redstone that used to be in this spot, it was only dropping 32 at a time in the hopper, and then it was just sitting the hopper back, or the minecart hopper back off. So it was kind of just becoming an issue because all the minecarts started filling up and they were staying full. Sometimes it would magically work and it would stop and actually drop them all. But I couldn't really take that chance, especially if I have my alt here all night long, you know, AFK in this farm. So I went ahead and made some changes. It's super basic. All I did was add some ice. You don't need the water. So by the way, the only reason why I put this water on top of the packed ice was just in case if the server lags and for some reason entities get stuck on the packed ice. So I went ahead and just had some water there. But most of the time you shouldn't have any issues. You realistically don't need to add water, but I went ahead and did it anyways. I will try to leave a brand new schematic down in the description below, and if I don't, just kind of follow the video or kind of come up with your own system. It's really up to you. And then on top of that, I added a packed ice. Oh, gotta kill another fox. I had a bunch of foxes earlier like escape because of that area over there when I was destroying stuff and placing blocks. If you didn't know, foxes, if you get near them, they'll get scared of you and they will start running away. And if they can jump from a certain, like, they can jump I think 2 blocks maybe or 3, I don't know the exact distance. So I had to go back through and add all this glass here, that way they would not jump back off again. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that minecart back up and running. But yeah, I went ahead and added this little system here. That way we didn't have cell portals, you know, everywhere on the bottom of our island. And this will also, like I said, I'll try my best to put a new schematic in. I'll probably just do it right now because it shouldn't take too long. And then same thing over here. I went ahead and added a clock too because I was having issues with this side too. Also not wanting to drop anything. So it was just kind of like that was also staying max full, and there were sweet berries all along the track just stuck there. So like I said, I made a lot of different changes. And the only reason why I made the packed ice this wide was because there's sometimes you'll notice there's going to be sweet berries like this one right here, just kind of like dropping. It's only going to be a little bit. It's not going to be like stacks upon stacks, but I just went ahead and took the time real quick and just threw this here because might as well try to get all the sweet berries we can, especially with this new farm design. And let me know if any of you guys do copy this design. It did take me a couple hours to build it, so it's not like too time consuming. But if you guys have a build one, it'll make this farm building super easy, like super easy. I think the most time consuming part out of this whole entire farm is the power rails. The reason for that is because you can't just sit there and place them next to each other, because they'll actually change directions. So I had to sit here and place one whole row, go back down, and just kind of keep going back and forth. Besides that, though, it was actually super easy to build this farm, and I'm hoping it works the way I planned on it to work. For now, I'm just going to test it with the cell portal over there. That way, make sure the farm's working and there's no more issues. Because I don't know if this is going to work on the server, honestly, with all the redstone. Like, it's not complicated redstone. It's just the way the server's redstone works. Due to, like, optimizations and, like, performance things. You know, it makes sense, though. Totally makes sense. The reason why they do it that way. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to test this out. And if this works, I'm just going to pretty much slap this schematic right below the cell portal. And then anytime I just want to collect the sweet berries, I'll just mine up the portal down there, and then I'll have a little system where it just kind of falls into these hoppers right here. The only thing about this system is you are gonna have to buy shulkers, and if you guys don't know, or at least if you don't have a lot of money, they're under colorful blocks, and then they are going for about 47k right now. That's just because of my discount. If you don't have the top rank, you're gonna be paying 50k, which isn't super expensive. You'll probably only realistically need, like, I don't know, I would only buy like a half a dub worth, and that's if you plan on just AFKing this or not checking on the farm for days upon days. But yeah, and then one other thing I wanted to talk about, completely forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. If you guys are stuck on MCMMO, or if you guys do not have the replant or enchant, with MCMMO, if you hit level 1000, you are guaranteed to replant the crop. If you actually get some glow berries and just simply, if you want to make a farm out of it, you can put packed ice and all that with water. We didn't really bother for that because sweet berries do not sell for, or glow berries do not sell for a whole lot. They're only selling right now for almost 800 a stack, almost. Compared to sweet berries selling for close to, it's actually dropped a little bit in value, not like too much, but right now it's at 1700 a stack, which isn't terrible. And cooked cod is actually staying pretty steady for the day at around 250, but tomorrow it'll probably drop again, just because of how the market works. But like I said, glow berries, they don't sell for much, so if you guys do want to make that little bit of money from them when you do this method, be my guest. I won't be leaving a schematic for this one because we don't actually have one. We just kind of planted a bunch of sweet berries below our old farm that I mentioned that we were going to get rid of, but now that we have this farm here, for now we're just going to hold on to it. But yeah, all you pretty much do is just let them grow, and if you just watch my MCMMO levels, they'll just shoot up, and it's just because of how the glow berries work and how long they are. But this method of getting your farming MCMMO is super OP. If you guys can see, like, I just almost went up 50 levels in a matter of a minute. And if you just keep doing this, guys, you can easily get to level 1000 within like probably an hour, honestly. Especially if you have a big farm, kind of similar to this. If you guys have a big version of this, you guys can easily get 1000 levels in no time. So I definitely would suggest actually, building this for anybody that isn't level 1000 yet. To all the grinders that already hit level 1000, or everybody that already knows about it, congrats. But hey, it works. It allowed our other teammate Isaac to get 35,000 wheat, no problem. Mind if you actually come over here and look. Let's see here. They actually they lowered the challenges. They lowered them about about 9k. It looks like somewhere around there, give or take, a couple hundred. I don't know when they did that. Yeah, they lowered all the challenges for some reason. I guess, a 25% catch up discount. That's what it is. I don't know if everyone gets that or what that discount is actually. I don't know if that is because I'm a rank or if that's just something they implemented in the server, because right now that's actually kind of cool. I wonder if, yeah, it kind of shows it. Yeah, so it looks like there's a discount on all the challenges, besides once you hit level 5, it looks like there's no longer a challenge available or discount available, so you go back to normally grinding. But That's actually pretty cool though. I don't know if this is just because they based it off top islands or how this works. But hey, pretty cool, pretty cool. As always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's been your boy Hex. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.